everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you an extreme 3D spilled wine glass. So it's completely clear. The glass itself is all made of hard gel, so it's got it's a little surprise that makes the stem, but it's really easy. This design looks like it would be time consuming and difficult and all of those things, but it is one of the fastest designs I've done in a really long time as far as actually the amount of time it took to complete the work. And so easy, like foolproof easy as far as, I think so at least. So if you guys are into hard gel, if you love hard gel, this is a great design. It's really crazy, it's extreme, it's over the top. I love it. I hope you guys love it as much as I do, and don't forget to click subscribe to see all my future videos as well. Bye!
I'm going to begin this nail with an overlay of Cover Pink Acrylic. If you did want this design to be just solid gel, this would definitely be one that could be done 100% with just gel products. Then instead of doing an acrylic overlay, you would do a gel overlay. But otherwise, everything else in this design is all gel, which is exciting. I don't usually do designs that are, 100% gel. So we got that overlay, and then we're going to file it into shape with our E-file, making sure it is nice and smooth. If you are doing an overlay with gel instead, the one big difference is that you would maybe use a slower setting on your E-file so you don't remove too much gel too quickly, because it is a softer product than acrylic. But now we're going to apply a layer of matte gel top coat over this nail just to make sure that it's nice and velvety looking. There's just a certain beautiful look to matte gel top coat. And now on the top of an eyedropper, we're going to be applying some builder gel. And you're going to apply it pretty deep down the eyedropper so that it has a nice tall shape for the dome of the bowl of the glass. And this is builder in a bottle. If you're thinking that it looks like it's gel polish, it isn't. I promise it's builder gel. I love using BIAB because I think it is so much easier to deal with than having a gel brush and gel in a pot. So that's my personal preference. But then we're going to apply a second layer of the BIAB over that and do it just so it's nice and thick, so that when you're popping it off the eyedropper, you don't break it, because the layers do end up pretty thin on there. And when you're curing it, make sure that you're continually spinning the eyedropper so that it cures on all sides. And now we're going to take a piece of fishing line and apply a nice layer of the builder in a bottle over that, and then hold it taut in your lamp. So put one hand on either side of the fishing line and keep it nice and straight when it's curing. Do a second layer, cure it again, and now we're going to be cleansing both the bowl and the stem of our wine glass. So use some nail cleanser, and then we're going to very carefully pop the bowl off of the eyedropper. So I'm going to press in underneath it and just kind of get some air between the eyedropper and the builder in a bottle, and then gently twist it very carefully until it separates. And then once it pops off, you'll be able to pull it right off. But it does take some little bit of work to get it to come off. And then after you have that, then we can start looking at our stem. So isn't this just so cool? It's so easy to make this glass, you guys. Definitely give it a try. So we're going to cleanse the stem too. And using that fishing line as the center to this was the best idea I think I've ever had. But we're going to cut off the end, and then as you can see, it'll fit right there on the bottom, and then cut it off so it's the length that you want it to be. I wanted a very dramatic long stemmed wine glass, and then add a little bit of the builder in a bottle to the bottom of the bowl, and then set down your stem, and then use a flash cure flashlight to cure that just enough that it'll hold in place so that you can transfer it to your lamp. So as soon as it's cured enough, as you can see, I can pick it right up and it's not going to fall off. And that makes it so easy, because then, like I said, you can transfer it to your lamp for a full cure. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to do another layer of builder in a bottle over the bowl and over the stem. Not the entire stem, but just to kind of get a transition between the stem of the glass and the bowl. So add that second layer, or I guess now third layer of builder over the glass. That's also just going to make sure it's nice and smooth too, because you can kind of fill in any weird areas that you might not have noticed when it was on the eyedropper. Cure that. After that it's completely cured, we're going to cleanse the whole thing again. There's a lot of cleansing involved with working with gel. But then we're going to gently file the rim of the glass, because after it came off the eyedropper, it wasn't totally smooth. So just take your hand file and file it across the top a few times. It's so thin that it takes very little elbow grease to make that straightened out. And then draw a circle of builder gel on a nail form backing. And then after you have that circle made, set down the stem of your wine glass into that wet gel and flash cure it again. Same thing. This way you can transfer it into your lamp without having to hold it, and make sure that it is staying straight up and down. It's a lot easier to hold it just on top of your work table than it is on your lamp. And there we go. After that's fully cured, we're going to add another layer of the BIAB onto the bottom of the foot, and kind of transfer it up onto the stem a little bit. Make sure that that's nice and smoothed out. Cure that again, and then cleanse this whole thing once more. And then after it's all cleansed, I'm going to take a brush that has a little bit of some poster putty on it and stick that inside the bowl of the glass so I can work on the entire outside of the glass without touching it. And then I'm going to apply a layer of gel sealer over the top of the entire glass. You want to do this all in one coat so that it is really smooth with no seams on it. So this is just going to give you the best, shiniest layer to this glass that you could possibly achieve. And like I said, you don't have to touch it either. So then same thing, when you're going and curing this, make sure that you're turning the glass continuously so that it cures evenly and on all sides. And now we're going to take a little bit of nail glue and we're going to glue the glass to the nail so it looks like it tipped over onto the surface of the nail, which gives it just such a cool effect. And then using some dark red gel polish, we're going to paint the spilled wine. So fill in a little bit in the bottom of the cup and then spill it down over the nail. I always like to do some really dramatic, drippy looking spills, which isn't probably that realistic when you ever spill something. It's more of like a round circle, but I want it to look a little bit more splattery. So I'm just going to add some fun drips to it. And you can go all the way down the nail. You could completely cover the nail with this red gel polish too and just do splatters all over the place. But I wanted to contain it just to one area, then apply some gel sealer over the spilled wine and then cure it once more. And this design is done. Like I said, this is so easy. You wouldn't think it is so easy just by how delicate it all looks, but everything is made by using a form or around something or that fishing line that really the actual construction of it took minutes. So if you guys are looking to try something really crazy, this would be a great one to play around with to start with. So I hope you love it as much as I do, and please share any recreations with me on Facebook or Instagram because I would love to see them so much, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!